Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. The Warriors have heard the doubters. As the 7th seed, they face a daunting battle ahead. Will they be able to dictate the first chapter of the series against the Rockets? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody. In at the 3. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Green. Sengun with the screen for Green. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
The shot by Curry, no good. Van Vliet against Curry. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
While Van Vliet is just barely 6 feet tall, he's really a strong dude and a competitor.
That one misses for Van Vliet. And it's Golden State's ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Green. Butler, a screen on Sengun. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Brooks, the pass to Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. Green deciding where to go with it. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Really strong rebounding on the interior. He gets the easy putback.
It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Green. Sengun with the screen for Green. Here's the 3. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. And the coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thank you, David. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Curry passes to Butler. Goes up from the top of the key. Rockets with the rebound.
And not allowing Shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of here.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Green up on top. And Green slams it in.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
Rockets leading by 7. For 3, Van Vliet. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It's good.
Well, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Whitmore, he's checked in for Green. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Brooks. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Pajemski finds Green. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Ball's not loose. Jumps up. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Nice start as he's knocked down 3 of his first 4 and has hit the ground at high speed.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Back to Whitmore. They double him with Green. From past the arc. Şengün, no good. On offense, here are the Warriors. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Eason against Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Pass to Smith. Here's Shepard from deep. Good on the triple.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Curry attacking. The rebound by Shepard.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Green is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Whitmore. Can't connect from short range. The Warriors trail. Outside for Curry. Butler is screen on Green. Curry dishes to Butler. Down low. And Green slams it in.
No doubt that Butler continues to improve his passing. An excellent playmaker, really wants to make his teammates better.
Outside, Green. From beyond the arc, Landale with the bucket. Landale's got himself on the board with 3 there. The Warriors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Pajemski. Green with the ball. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Red Van Vliet comes in for Cam Whitmore. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Thompson finds Green. The rebound by Heel. Green's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Pass to Santos. And he drives in. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Outside, Green fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Healed against Thompson. Back to Payton. 5 on the clock. Over Green. Rebound by Smith. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Eason gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Getting his team the best shot on the floor. Amen Thompson feeds a ready shooter that time.
Payton passes to Looney. Payton against Green. Now Payton, still yet to score. And Thompson sends it back.
On the hunt to make a big defensive impact. Thompson denying that shot.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. Unable to get that one. The Warriors shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. He's back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Whitmore in for Green. Houston moving it around. Bobbed up there for Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes. Şengün's got his second basket.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. 56 seconds left in the first half. Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
It's Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the board has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
There's the 3. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the...
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for Golden State.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famage. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said damage.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. So far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team, but all tied up at the half. Are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for them to get them back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
There he is again. He is like,
what
what's
happened?
it called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the center position. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Thompson gets it to go.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Butler takes it in. Lays it up off the glass. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
You know, Butler's aggressive attitude is what makes him so hard to guard, especially on the drive. He's aggressive and smart and physical.
And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Butler.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity for mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Green finds Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Podziemski with it. Outside Curry. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 3. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Green with the ball. Butler covering, just 4 to shoot. Green dishes to Thompson. Here's Şengün. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Thompson sends it back. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Drills it from outside. Rockets trail by 6. And Vliet on the wing. Pass to Brooks. To end the run. Drains the three-pointer. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
Dylan Brooks comes right back with his own three. Boy, I love his competitiveness.
And a deep three from Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. It's stolen by Green. Puts it up from 15. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, throwing himself on the offensive glass and being rewarded for it, that's the energy that Draymond Green brings.
Curry with the steal. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the middle.
2 minutes.
Podziemski finds Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Curry gets it to go inside.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
For 3, Van Vliet. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors leading by 7. Butler deciding where to go with it. That's to Curry. Here's Podziemski. Drills the three-pointer. Podziemski's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Inside. And they'll get another chance. Payton against Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. That one's off. Still out of sync. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
On the wing, Hield. It's rebounded by Houston. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Payton against Van Vliet. 17 seconds left to play here in the third. Payton finds Looney.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
In the corner, Şengün with it. Second chance shot, and so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. They've got Smith. Jalen Green is out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Tari Eason. And it's Landale in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Outside, Payton. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got me pretty fired up, Devin.
All right, David, thanks. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Warriors with some changes. Here's Butler. On the inbound, here he goes.
Hey, got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now, that's well done.
Curry against Green. Shoots the 3. And Moody pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Easton passes to Green. Here's Landale, headed by Green. Smith outside. Pass to Green. Houston needs to get a shot.
An underrated part of Green's game is the ability to see the floor and make his teammates better.
Warriors leading by 7. Now here's Curry. And here is Moody. Outside Butler. They set the screen. Oh, tough play by Butler.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Amen Thompson comes in for Smith. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Whitmore.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Green kicks to Curry. Green with a screen on VanVleet. Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
Fred VanVleet. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors. Stephen Curry. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And the second free throw, good.
You got to love VanVleet's fearlessness, and I think that's why his teammates look up to him as a leader.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on VanVleet. Here's Curry with the 3. Johnson with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
VanVleet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. VanVleet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his side.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Green, to the paint. Here's Moody. Outside for Curry. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires for 3. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. .52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. In the corner, Şengün with it. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Şengün. He's showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Curry looking around. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. A nice shot by Moody.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Rockets foul. Jalen Green. 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Golden State. Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and, you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.